Hello, welcome back to another guide. Today I'm going to be showing you a method I like to use for farming platinum. It's a pretty simple method, it's not too hard to do. It involves a capture mission on Deimos and four what are called dragon keys. These are claimed from the dojo and they all give you a certain debuff when you equip them. The four debuffs you will get are decreased shield, decreased health, decreased movement speed, and decreased damage. To get to where you need to get them, you can fast travel in your dojo to the Orokin lab here, and then it will open up this menu with the four keys. You just replicate each of the blueprints, and then after you've done that, you can head back to your ship and start crafting them. Now that we're back at our ship, we will go to our foundry here, and you'll see there's the four different keys. You can craft one of each, or two of each. The way I do it, I craft two of each. That way, as soon as I come out of a mission, I can start crafting the one I used and go straight back into the mission before that one's finished crafting for efficiency. You never have to go and wait for it to finish crafting to do the mission again. Afterwards, you want to go to your arsenal, and then go to the gear wheel here, and you want to equip each of the keys. Now, the difference here is I do these solo, but you can do them with other people and have each person equip one key, or two people and have them equip two keys each. It just depends how you want to do it. Solo, you will have to equip all the keys yourself. And then I go for the capture mission on Deimos here because it is the fastest mission to do. Okay, so now we are in the mission. How you do vault runs, if you see here, I'm checking that small door there. The whole purpose of vault runs is to look at all the doors that are that size, the small like rectangular ones, and you're looking for a certain door that has a symbol on it. For again efficiency purposes, I'm checking the doors on my way to the target. Once you play this enough, you'll know where the doors are, where to look and where to ignore. But if you check as you're going to the target, and then when you get to the same room as the target, just kill the target so he doesn't run away, and then search that room again. It shouldn't take long to find the door if you're lucky. You can take any frame for this. I've only just recently started using Titania, but in this video here I've used Mirage Prime because I wasn't thinking it through. But you can use any frame you want, absolutely any frame. If you aren't sure you can survive it, you can take Inros to get the health boost when you get the one that takes your health down, the key that takes your health down. Or you could just use Limbo and go into the Rift, it doesn't really matter, it's however you please. I'll just skip ahead now to when I find the door. So after searching your way around and finding the door, you'll see this shiny thing. You want to walk up to it and interact with it. That'll use your key, and then you want to walk into here and pick up that orb. And that is you now got the mod. Once you pick up that orb, it will give you an extra debuff on top of one of the debuffs you already have. So you can get even less movement speed or less damage. I don't know all the debuffs, but it doesn't really matter. You just run into extraction after this. If you're playing in a group, only one person has to pick up the mod. So as soon as one person's picked it up and the Lotus does the voice line where she talks about the artifact, you can then run to extraction. You no longer need to worry about picking up that mod. And as you can see here, I got a really good mod fleeting expertise. I will show a couple situations that you need to look out for and a couple tips to do with where you can ignore, where you can't ignore, and then I will run you through all the different mods you want to be looking for to make Plat. So, there's a couple different kind of spawns you can get. There's this one here. What I always tell people is if you go to the left, there will always never be nothing there unless the objective is that way. Same with the right. See, it's just a loot room here, but there's no small doors in that room. If you go down here, there's never normally anything in this tunnel unless the objective is that way. And then the small door here where my objective is, if the objective is not there, always check that door because that can be one of the doors that you can put the key into. Here you'll see another spawn. You look at that big door, that door will never be open again unless it's the objective, which it often isn't. And then that small door up there, always check that small door because that can be a key. And then most of the times the objective will be through the sewers here, so you just follow the objective if that small door isn't the key door. This clip here is a prime example of why you should always check every corner as you run. Last second I turned, spotted the door and ran back for it. So it's always best to keep an eye out every direction you go. But as I said before, you will learn where the doors are and over time know which way to look. The final clip I'm going to show here is why I always recommend when playing in a team to make one person run all the way to extraction and have one person search from where the target was captured onwards, because some of the times, not too often, but some of the times the door can spawn all the way extraction. And as you can see here, it took me quite a while to find this door because I was on my own, had to search every room up to extraction. I personally, if I'm on my own, don't like to search extraction first. I like to search my way to extraction. Alright, now that we've run through the how to do the runs and what you need for them, I'm gonna next tell you which mods you kind of want to look out for Plat. So I'll go through the mods that are worth more Plat first, and then the mods that are worth less Plat after, but all of these mods will still sell. So the main mod you're looking at for, the ones that sell for some Plat, are Narrow-Minded, Blind Rage, Transient Fortitude, Fleeting Expertise, Overextended, Heavy Caliber, Critical Delay, Critical Deceleration, Vile Acceleration, and Corrupt Charge. So these mods here, they will sell for more Plat and they will often sell. I've been selling all of these for quite a while now, and I can say with certainty that you will sell most of them. And then the other ones that sell for less Plat, but they will still sell, not as often, but they will still sell. These ones are Spoiled Strike, Magnum Force, Anemic Agility, Creeping Bullseye, Frail Momentum, and Vicious Spread. These mods, they're worth 5 Plat if you're lucky, sometimes 10 Plat. These are PC prices. Xbox, PlayStation, Switch, you could probably sell them for about 3,000 Plat with the extortionate prices you guys have. But no, you could sell them for probably 10 to 15 Plat on PC, on Xbox, PlayStation, and Switch if you got the right buyer. But I'm going off of PC prices here. Next, I am going to run you over the Warframe Market, which is what most PC players use. You can use it for Xbox and PlayStation as well. It's not as active there, but it does still work. I used to play on Xbox and I used it then, and people did still message me through it, so I will take you there and show you how to set that up and how to get started. Okay, so now that we're on the Googles, we're going to log into Warframe Market, or register if you don't have an account yet. I have already registered an account with this email, so all I need to do is sign in. I'm going to blur this for obvious reasons. It's not my main email. I've just made up a second email for this just so I can show you guys what to do to register. So once you've typed in your email and your password, it will bring you to this screen here. At the top right, just hover over that and click settings. And then this is the screen you're looking for. So first you've got your platform on the right. Obviously choose the platform you are, and then your region on the left. I would advise sticking with international, because if you choose any other, there's a lot less people on it. And then on your right there, where it says unknown Tenno, that would be your in-game name. I don't have a Warframe account under this email, so it's just unknown. And then the bit we're looking for here is the verification code. So this is what you need in order to verify your account and get started on Warframe Market. If you look at the steps down here, there's a couple of different steps on how to get started, and it shows you exactly what to type, where to type it. So if you click to compose, and you need to sign into the forums first, so I'll sign in on my main account and then go back to compose just to show you what it looks like. Now, once we're here, in the subject section, you're just going to paste that code it told you to type. And then the message really doesn't matter. Type whatever you want. I mean, obviously, don't be rude. It's a bot. I don't think it matters, but, you know, better safe than sorry. And then just send that message. I'm not going to send it because, again, I don't have a Warframe account under this email, so it won't help. And then what you want to do is you have to wait a couple of minutes and then eventually on the right there it'll say verified instead of not verified. And then once you've done that, you are good to get started. Now that we're signed in, you're going to want to first type in the mod name that you want to sell. So I just got that fleeting expertise at the start there, so I'm going to type this in, and I see the average price is around 15 plat. There's one guy selling it for 13, and then the rest of them are really high, but the average in the middle is 15 platinum here. So once you've seen the average price, you're going to work off of that. So at the bottom right there, there's a place order button. You're going to want to click that button, and it will open up this screen here, where you can type how much you want to sell the item for. And then it will also tell you, ask you how many you have and what rank the mod will be. So I want to sell this for 15 plat because that's what the average is. So I'm going to type in 15 plat, and then the quantity will be 1 because I've only got one of them, and the rank will be 0. The rank is how upgraded the mod is. And I don't see the point in upgrading these mods very often because the endo to plat kind of exchange isn't enough for me. If you think it's worth it, go for it. But that's the easiest way to set up a mod for sale. And then afterwards, at the top right there, you want to click on your profile and then click online and in-game. And that will get you started and ready to sell. So here is my profile. I've added all the mods I have and the mods I want to sell. And after you've done that, there is a cool little trick. If you see that there's lots of people there selling it for 15 plat, and I'm just underneath the top one, if I just click update, it will then bring me to the top of everyone else selling it for 15 plat. So that's a cool little trick to keep you at the top of all other people selling it for the same price and hopefully get a sale faster. So as you can see here, someone has just whispered me asking to buy one of the mods I'm selling. I was in a mission when this happened, so all you have to do if you're in a mission is just ask them to wait a couple of minutes so you can extract, and if they're happy to do so, finish that mission as fast as possible, and then once you've extracted, you invite them and we'll go from there. Once you've extracted, you can just go to the whisper message and then click on their name on the right and then click invite, and that'll invite them. It's the fastest way to do it. And then from there you want to go to your dojo or their dojo. If you don't have a dojo and you want to trade, ask if you can go to theirs, but you're best to get your own clan and then a dojo. And then from there you want to load into the dojo and find the trading post. Most clans will have the trading post in the spawn room. My one spawned you in front of the trading post, which is pretty cool. And then all you have to do is wait for the other person to load, open up that, and then invite them to a trade. And then you just search for the mod they want to buy. In this case it was Creeping Bullseye, so I do that. He's buying it for 5 plat, so we accept trade. And it's really as simple as that. If you open the trading and it tells you to activate 2FA, which is two-factor authentication, you will need to go just follow what it tells you to do. It's easy enough. And then you probably have to reset your Warframe in order to get it fixed. But that is, in simplicity, how to do all of the platform with these corrupted mods. It's pretty simple. It's not too hard to do. You learn as you go, and you get faster and faster as you do it. If you guys have any questions for me at all, feel free to ping me a message. I will answer as soon as I can. And I hope you guys make lots of plat. Just don't steal my custom, please. I need this. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you whenever I make another video. Bye bye.